Well, hello, boys and girls. It's so nice to be back. We missed a couple weeks of story time because of the holidays, but here we are, and do you know what's special about today? It's the first story time of the new year, 2021. So I am going to take my mask off because I'm social distancing from Miss Shannon, who's taping us, and you probably don't have your masks on because you're at home, but we still have to be careful with wearing our masks. So Panda, come on. I forgot to knock on the box. That's okay, I'll just shake him awake. Come on, Panda. New Year, time to get up. Come on out. Oh, look at that. Panda is wearing his mask because, well, Panda thought maybe the boys and girls would be here. Well, not yet, Panda, but they're looking forward to seeing you anyway. So can I take your mask off? Okay. Panda, I just told the boys and girls that it's a new year, 2021. Yay! Oh, Panda's giving you a Happy New Year wave. Okay, well, let's start. You know what, Panda? Oh, we can leave your box down. We're going to sing our welcome song to welcome the boys and girls. Ready? Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. First, we'll clap our hands just so. Then we'll stretch, look at Panda, and touch our toes. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now you're here. We'll have some fun. Yay! Oh, Panda's excited to be back. What did you say, Panda? Panda, he wants me to get his binoculars. He still thinks if he looks hard enough, he'll be able to see you. So, you know, we'll just let him try because you know how Panda is. Panda, I know you can't see the boys and girls, but they can see you. Did you see Miss Shannon? Hi, Miss Shannon. Okay, let's sing your favorite song, Panda, okay? Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Middle Finger? Where is Middle Finger? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Ring Finger? Where is Ring Finger? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Little Finger? Where is Little Finger? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Yay! Panda, now you know we can't call out to the boys and girls because we don't know who's watching or when they're watching. So let's just say, hello boys, hello girls, hello adults. Panda and I are glad to see everybody. Panda, can you sit there? Can you sit there nicely and not fall over? Okay, so in honor of the new year, I am going to read Happy New Year, Pooh, because you all know who Winnie the Pooh is. Let's move these books over a little bit. Okay. Happy New Year, Pooh. And you all know who Winnie the Pooh is. Let me get my book ready. Here we go. Oh, December 31st, said Pooh. Time to turn the page of my calendar. Pooh lifted the December page. He scratched behind his ear. No more pages. No more months, cried Piglet. That's terrible. Oh, Pooh's calendar is just broken, said Tigger. Let's go look at mine. Tigger's calendars are never broken. Tigger bounced into his house and flipped up the December page. His tail dropped. No more months, it's true. What are we going to do? Well, we could make a poem to say goodbye to the months, said Pooh. Oh, it's just too sad, said Piglet. I can't think of anything to say. Well, you can't think a poem, really, said Pooh. It just has to come to you. He sat down and looked at his paws. Oh, see, like your paws. At last he looked up and said, "Goodbye, January, with snow and frost." Oh, dear, dear, said Piglet. Our whole year is lost. Well, that's good, said Pooh. It rhymes very nicely. Pooh continued. No more February Valentine sweets. Goodbye, March, with winds and sleets. Sleets? Asked Tigger. Well, you try, said Pooh. Tiggers don't do poetry, said Tigger. Tiggers can do Tigger poetry, said Pooh. So Tigger began. I'll miss April's drippy rains and May's crazy daisy chains. Did I rhyme it enough? Asked Tigger. Yes, said Pooh, you rhymed enough. Well, this is fun, said Tigger. I'm feeling sadder and sadder, said Piglet, and he wiped a tear away from his cheek. You try, said Pooh. There's nothing like a bit of poetry to make you feel better. I'll miss June, sniffed Piglet, when the wood was green and all the Julys that might have been. Been what? Asked Tigger. Well, warm and picnicky, said Piglet. Smiled Tigger. They sat quietly for a while. Then Pooh brightened. I think the rest of the poem has come to me, he said. Goodbye, August, hot and lazy. Farewell, September, cool and hazy. October's colors I'll always remember, and the pumpkin pies of chill November. To December, farewell, we'll miss your cheer, our favorite month of all the year. We don't have to say goodbye to December, said Tigger. We're stuck here forever. Oh, yeah, said Pooh, I forgot. Forever? Sighed Piglet. Well then, toot, toot, ring-a-ling, bangity-bang! Whoa! Piglet, Pooh, and Tigger heard these strange sounds coming from Rabbit's house. Maybe Rabbit's in trouble, said Tigger. Let's run. Well, Rabbit's house was filled with balloons and colorful streamers. Toot, toot! Eeyore was trumpeting on a little horn. Ring-a-ling! Rabbit was ringing a bell. Bang, bang! Christopher Robber was drumming on a pot with a wooden spoon, while Kangaroo and Owl looked on cheerfully. I wonder why they're so happy, whispered Pooh. Well, they haven't heard the sad news, whispered Piglet. Well, it's our bounden duty to tell them, said Tigger. He bounced over to Rabbit's calendar and lifted the December page. Well, I'm sorry to spoil the festivities, he said, but we seem to have a big problem. There will be no more months in the 100-acre wood. said Pooh, and Piglet wiped away another tear. Well, I suppose it's to be expected, said Eeyore. Gaiety, song, and dance, it doesn't work for everyone, you know. Don't worry, Eeyore, said Christopher Robin. Of course there will be more months. There will? Asked Pooh. Christopher Robin handed Pooh a pot. Come on, help us ring in the new year. New year? Asked Pooh. You mean we have a whole new year ahead of us? Yes, said Christopher Robin. With a new January and a new February? Asked Pooh. And a whole new March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December? Cried Tigger. Yes, said Christopher Robin. And look, I've got new calendars for each one of us. Wow, said Pooh, they're beautiful. They are fantabulous, cried Tigger. This is so great. We should have a party to celebrate. Well, that's exactly what we're doing, said Rabbit. He gave Tigger a horn. There. Now, no more moping around. We've got to welcome in the new year with happy noise. Piglet smiled quietly. He thought about the picnics and pumpkin pies he'd be sharing with his friends in the new year. Yes, a very friendly thing to say goodbye to the old year and welcome in the new one with your friends, he said. Yes, said Pooh, giving Piglet a little hug. That's just the way it should be. Okay, so maybe you turned over your calendar too, and let's see. So if you were using this calendar, the last day in December, no more pages. But then you get a new calendar and start all over with all the months of the year. Okay, Happy New Year again. And you know why we are, putting down our Christmas decorations and taking down the Christmas trees? Here's a question. Who would like a Christmas tree? A Tree for All Seasons by Ellen Bryan Obed. Did you ever think about that? Who would like a Christmas tree in January? We would like a Christmas tree in January, answered the black-capped chickadees. Our breakfast, lunch, and supper are in the Christmas tree, and at night we roost together in the thick branches. We are tired from eating all day, so we fluff up our feathers and go to sleep. Well, who would like a Christmas tree in February? Can you guess? We would like a Christmas tree in February, answered the field mice. We scurry along our secret winter runways in the plantation because they live in the Christmas tree plantation. We never hibernate. When we come to the trunk of a Christmas tree, we stop and nibble and gnaw, and we are safe under a roof of snow. Well, who would like a Christmas tree in March? We would like a Christmas tree in March, answer the white-tailed deer. We are tired of being deep in the woods. We come out to the edge of the plantation to have a look around. We walk the rows up and down and eat on both sides of the big trees. The snow is now beginning to melt, so we eat the tops of the young trees too. See them? We snack early in the morning and late in the day. Why hurry? It's easy trails and easy eating in the Christmas tree plantation. Well, who would like a tree in April? We would like a Christmas tree in April, answered the woodcock. The plantation is our singing grounds. We just call out before dawn and again just after sunset. from our low, I'm not sure how to make their sound. Beep, beep. Well, who would like a Christmas tree in May? I would like a Christmas tree in May, answers the robin. I like to perch on top of the Christmas tree and sing when the sun is coming up and when the sun is going down. See? Who would like a Christmas tree in June? We would like a Christmas tree in June, answer the balsam twig aphids. We come out of our tiny eggs that have been attached to the balsam fir twigs all winter and spring. We are covered with white waxy wool and sticky honeydew. It smells like brown sugar. Well, what about July? Who would like a Christmas tree in July? We would like a Christmas tree in July, answer the wildflowers. The soil where Christmas trees grow is the soil where we like to grow. Lots and lots of us crowd together between the rows and rows under the tree. Daisies, dandelions, smartweed and bindweed and all kinds of grasses. We are everywhere, and we decorate the plantation with sweet blossoms and color. Can you see how beautiful that is? Well, who would like a Christmas tree in August? We would like a Christmas tree in August, answered the monarch butterflies. We have spent our summer in the milkweeds that grow among the Christmas trees. We come out of our eggs from under the long, thick leaves. We feed on flowers and rest like delicate black and orange ornaments on the milkweeds and Christmas trees. Well, who would like a Christmas tree in September? I would like a Christmas tree in September, answers the black and yellow garden spider. I make my web between a row of Christmas trees where there's plenty of sun and very little wind. I attach it to a tree on the other side. Then I spin crisscross patterns up and down the middle so birds will not accidentally fly into my silky home. Who would like a Christmas tree in October? Can you guess? Know who that is. I would like a Christmas tree in October, answers the red fox. I could eat lots of things that live in the Christmas tree plantation in the fall. I can tell you the plantation is full of mice. I know because I come here often. I hunt by myself. I walk through the rows of trees without a sound. Well, who would like a Christmas tree in November? We would like a Christmas tree in November, answered the wild turkeys. We search for seeds and peck at roots and eat grass. We look for mound ants when the days are warm. We amble off to the nearby woods to fill up on acorns. And if you remember from Thanksgiving, the turkeys hid in the Christmas trees so the farmers wouldn't find them. Who would like a Christmas tree in December? Excuse me. We would like a Christmas tree in December, answer the children and their parents. We go into the plantation to pick our tree. We pull it on a sled back to the warming shed. There we pay the farmer, sip hot cider, and share spicy cookies. The farmer helps us tie the tree to the roof of our car. We hope you enjoy your Christmas tree, she says, as we wave goodbye. We will. We will. So there you have it. The animals of the forest really like Christmas trees all year round. Now, I have another question for you. Excuse me. Have you ever wondered why the Christmas trees keep their leaves
all year long. And they don't turn colors and fall off in the fall like the other trees. Well, I have a story for you that gives us an idea of why that might be. I'm going to move my chair over here, and Shannon's going to have to move over here too, so we can use our board. Our magnet. And let me get all my pieces of my story. And I am just going to put my little pieces down here till I'm ready to put them up on the board. Now these are just going to go right here. Okay, this is called The Tale of the Little Bird and the Evergreen Trees. Once upon a time, long, long ago, it was very cold, and the winter was coming. Well, all the birds had flown away to the warm south to wait for spring to return. But one little bird was left behind. He had broken his wing, and he couldn't fly along with all of his friends. And they left him. He didn't know what to do. And he looked all around, and he kept looking all around for a place where he could stay safe and warm, when suddenly he saw the trees in the dark forest, in the great forest. Perhaps the trees will help me keep warm through the winter, he thought to himself. And so he went to the edge of the forest. He was hopping and fluttering. Because of his broken wing, he couldn't fly. And the first tree he came to was a tall, slim, silver birch. Beautiful birch tree, he said. Will you please let me live in your warm branches until the springtime comes? Goodness me, said the birch tree. What a thing to ask. I have to look after my own leaves all winter without looking after you too. Just go away. And so the poor little bird hopped and fluttered with his broken wing, and he came to a great big oak tree. Oh, he was glad he found the oak tree. Excuse me, oak tree, said the little bird. Would you please let me live in your branches until the springtime comes? Goodness me, said the oak tree. What a thing to ask. If you stay in my branches all winter, you will eat my acorns. So the poor little bird hopped and fluttered until he came to a willow tree at the edge of the river. Hello, lovely willow tree, he said. Will you please let me live in your warm branches until springtime comes? Heavens no, said the willow tree. I never speak to strangers. Go away. Well, the poor little bird didn't know what to do or where to go, so he just hopped along, and oh, he began to cry, and he said, I don't know what to do because the birds won't let me live in their branches and I can't fly. Well, he came to a spruce tree who had been watching what was going on. And the birch tree, I'm sorry, not the birch tree, this is a spruce tree. The birch tree was mean to the little bird. And he said, what's wrong, little bird? Why are you going and why are you crying? I just don't know what to do, said the little bird.
The trees will not let me live in their branches, and with my broken wing, I cannot fly, and all my friends already fell south for the winter. Feeling awfully sorry for him, the spruce tree said, "You may live in one of my branches. Here, this one is the warmest of all." Well, the little bird stopped crying and looked up at the kind spruce and asked, "But may I stay all winter?" "Of course," said the spruce tree. "I would like to have you. You can keep me company." Well, next to the spruce was the pine tree. And the pine tree had overheard, and he said to the little bird, "My branches aren't very warm, but I can keep the wind away because I am big and strong." So the little bird hopped and fluttered up into the warm branch of the spruce while the pine tree sheltered him from the wind. And then, well, the juniper tree had seen what was going on too, and she said to the little bird, "You can eat my juniper berries throughout the winter. They're very good for little birds like you." So the little bird felt very cozy and cared for in his branch, sheltered by the wind with lots of juniper berries to eat. And with a big smile on his face, he said thank you to his new friends. Well, at the edge of the forest, the birch, willow, and oak tree watched what had happened. "I wouldn't take care of a strange bird," said the birch. "I wouldn't risk all of my acorns being eaten," said the oak. "You wouldn't catch me speaking to strangers like that," said the willow. And so they stood up, tall and proud, and they were feeling very pleased with themselves. That night, the north wind came to the woods to play in the forest. He puffed at the leaves of the birch tree and danced among the oak and willow tree, touching every leaf as he went. One by one, every leaf fell to the ground. No leaves anymore. And so he asked his father, the Frost King, "May I touch every leaf?" The Frost King said, "No, the evergreen trees were so kind to the little bird with the broken wing. They may keep their leaves." So North Wind had to leave them alone, and all the spruce, pine, and juniper trees, along with all the other evergreen trees, kept their leaves all through the winter as a reward for their kindness. And all the evergreen trees have done so ever since. Okay, maybe that's why they still get to keep their leaves through all the months like we saw. Okay, we're going to have one last story because you probably have heard people talking about New Year's resolutions and things they want to do different in the new year, and maybe how they want to be better in the new year. I bet those mean trees wished they had been kind to the little bird, but too late for them. So this is called "I Promise" by LeBron James. I promise to work hard and do what's right, to be a leader in this game of life. I promise to go to school and read as much as I can, to follow the rules and respect the game plan. I promise to run full court and show up each time and if I fall, to get right back up and let my magic shine. I promise to be open and try new things and enjoy the happy that change can bring. Sorry, this page is stuck. Oh, I promise to wear a big smile and use kindness when I speak, to remain strong yet humble and win, and with every win and defeat. I think that looks like be a good winner and be a good loser. I promise to ask for help whenever I need it, to reach for my star even when I can't see it. I promise to ask questions and find answers, to believe in next time and second chances. I promise to use my voice and stand up for what's right, and when things get tough, to keep up the fight. Well, these pages don't like to turn. I promise to stand tall, rise up, and give all that I've got, to throw the alley-oop and uplift others on the spot. I promise to respect my elders and peers the same, to leave new places better than I came. I promise to stay true, keep my head up, and never give up, no matter what. I promise to dream big and love bigger, to be a team player and a winner. I promise to cross bridges and break down walls, to rise with the sun and learn from the falls. I promise to be courageous, to be free, to strive for greatness. And I promise to be me. So maybe that can give us all some things to think about, how we will act and how we will be in the new year. Bye. See you next week.